Santi Aldama arguably was a underrated bright spot for the Memphis Grizzlies in this playoff series. He played 6 playoff games, all right, and in those 6 playoff games, he was, playing about 17 minutes a night, all right, and he's a guy who's been a rotational guy for them so far. And in his 6 playoff games, I think he showed off that he's a guy who has growth, all right? He averaged 6.5 points, 1.5 assists, 4.5 rebounds, all right? Shot 46.7% from 3 on 2.5 attempts from 3, 45.5% from the field on 5.5, and 6 games playing 16.8 minutes a night. And when you look at that, that's basically per 36. This was a guy who was averaging almost 15 points and almost 10 rebounds a night while dishing out 3 assists and a steal a game. And you guys know I have 14 videos on Santi Aldama. And Santi Aldama is a guy who grew up playing the game and developed very early. And he took a different, maybe a weird path than the typical elite Spanish prospect. He played in a basketball academy near his home in Las Palmas, and instead of deciding to continue playing at a major youth academy like Real Madrid or Barcelona, he played at the Adidas Next Generation tournament, and that led to him being, targeted by colleges, and he attended Loyola, Maryland, and he dominated, all right, and he went and became a first-round pick. And the thing is that he's a guy that I think they're trying to figure out, is he going to be more in the Lauri Markkanen style? Because I personally think he's a better ball handler and passer than Lauri Markkanen. So do you think they're going to try to use him as that wing player who can attack the basket? Or are they going to try to use him more in similar vein as Sabonis, Jokic, and Şengün, where he's more of this facilitating big? That's where we got to wonder, because he's very fluid athletically. When you watch him run up and down the court, he moves really well. He doesn't move like he's almost 7 foot with a 7'1" wingspan, okay? And he constantly knows where he is on the court, positions himself well. He's got great touch, and he's clearly a guy who grew up around the game with good coaching. He moves without the ball so well. He cuts off ball into open areas, relocates for open shots. Everything about him is just really smart and sharp, high basketball IQs. He knows exactly what his defense is giving him, knows when to pounce when they make mistakes, and he's got good hands. And he's got his ball handling tools are really good. He can handle and control the ball at a high level for someone who's 6'11". Grab and goes on the break, run dribble handoffs at a really high level because defenders need to be honest with him. And running dribble handoffs as a ball handler or a big is insane. And he's good in the screen and short rolls and pick and pops. He can straight line drive at the rim, and his footwork is pristine. He's an absolute terrific passer, especially off one hand, who for a big guy whose assist numbers are drastically underrating his skill due to the quality, due to a lot of times when he's doing this, he doesn't have the best players on Memphis. Last night when he was playing really well, he was playing with Zaire Williams, Kenny Lofton, and John Conchar, okay? So, and he's showing that he can be a versatile shooter. He shot 40% through here, but so far for his career, he's a 57.6% career shooter. And for his career, he's a 31.8, but this season he shot 35% from 3. So, obviously, look, this is a guy that in Santi Aldama, I think next year, I think this was a mini breakout party. But Santi Aldama, currently, I think ESPN has him listed at 215. And he came into the draft at 220. So he's actually, some people, maybe he stays there, maybe he puts on another 15 pounds. And again, he has some vertical pop, but he's not going to be an elite rim protector. And I think, look, when I look at Aldama, there's a reason why this is a guy that I can guarantee he's such a gifted playmaking 5'4", who even 3, who fits the modern style of play due to his perimeter skill and decision-making comfortability. He processes the game at such a high level that it's easy to see how, with some further strength training, he's going to be a useful NBA player. And we'll see how Memphis uses him next year. All right. But again, he put on a performance that I thought was worthy of, taking note. It was really, really fun to watch Santi Aldama put on a performance for the ages. And hey, we can all agree that he did his best. He did his best. Okay, for what it was, he did his best. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts if there was anything else I might have missed about Santi that you guys would have liked to have heard. But it was fun. It was fun seeing Santi out there. And I think they're going to take this and really try to maybe make him a starter next year. Because I think he showed, you know, a lot of potential worth investing in. So that's the video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe.